Hello, I'm the Anime Viewer 66, and welcome to another Halloween Reviews. Today we're going to be taking a look at a cartoon series. And I know what you're saying, 66, how could you review a cartoon? You're Anime Viewer 66, not Cartoon Viewer 66. Well, this is one that I have been wanting to talk about for a good long time now, but I decided to wait until Halloween season, considering it is more of a mystery type cartoon. And for those of you that are thinking cartoons equal just nonsense and kiddie shows and all this, even though a good percentage are, this is one that is a diamond in the rough, one that shines above the rest, and one that I truly, truly want to talk about. And so today, my dear children of the night, we discuss Gravity Falls. The premise is actually fairly interesting. We start out with our first two main characters, Mabel and Dipper Pines. Mabel is, well, how should I put this, a very quirky girl. She has a variety of very strangely designed sweaters. Now, why she is wearing sweaters in the middle of the summer, the world may never know. And then there's Dipper, who at the beginning seems your normal, everyday, average kid. But as time goes on, you start to see that he has a very naturally curious mind. And so, during their school break, they're sent to live with their uncle, or Grunkle Stan, great name by the way. He is a scam artist. His job is to scam people out of as much money as they possibly can, because hey, you gotta make a buck somehow. Basically, think Ed and Eddie all grown up. This guy has a lot of different secrets, a past that we don't really know that much about yet. And throughout, at the end of Season 1 on to Season 2, you start to understand a bit more about him, just a little bit. Even though it's not exactly clear yet, we do know one thing for sure. He has a lot of secrets, and yet he still does care about Dipper and Mabel. So, good on him there. Yeah, so basically they're sent to live with him at Gravity Falls, where nothing ever happens, except for, zombies, transforming demons, weird gnome creatures, and a variety of different monsters and supernatural things they have to face. Basically, what I'm getting at is there's a lot of weird stuff that goes on in Gravity Falls. And the first clue of that for Dipper is when he finds a mysterious journal, which basically tells him about all these different weird, crazy things that if any normal, sane person would read would think was just complete foolishness. As the story goes on, they get to realize that the book really does know a lot of stuff, and that there is more than just one of these books. The rest of the series is just them living out their days, getting into a little bit of hijinks, and basically these mysteries find them more so than they find the mysteries. As you watch the series, you'll know what I'm talking about. Another thing I should mention, even though this is a mystery-driven series, and I'm also sort of a character-driven thing, they aren't afraid to make some jokes. I mean, this series is legitly funny with jokes about the characters, the situations they're in, all this different stuff. And it's not just haha, slapstick humor or anything like this. No, it's actual smart humor. There's this one joke during the second season in the first episode where basically, I don't want to spoil it for you, but Dipper goofs something up really bad. And Mabel has this line for him, and I died laughing. I was just like, seriously, it was hilarious. Watch the episode and you'll know what I mean. But basically what I'm getting at is it's got a lot of smart humor as well as the mystery that it has in tow. Throughout the series, we also meet an array of different cool characters. Some people that work at the Mystery Shack that, of course, Grunkle Stan owns, and a bunch of different characters. One of the ones that stood out the most was Little Gideon, which, I kid you not, was a so-called psychic, quote-unquote, evangelist. I'm not even kidding. It's hilarious. He's a little tiny dude who is obsessed with power. He makes everyone in the entire place think that he is basically psychic, powerful, all this kind of stuff, and he can solve all their problems. He's basically the town hero, as it were, at least in the first season. And it is hilarious because, seriously, to see someone that small act so tough, it's like seeing a chihuahua bark and bark. It's like, it thinks it can do something. Although, to be honest, he does summon a demon from another dimension, so yeah. And so, at the end of the day, I give this series 5 stars out of 5. I'm the Anime Viewer 66. Happy Halloween, my children of the night.